Welcome to Trading Lounge and the US stocks for the 19th of August. We'll be looking at Microsoft, NVitae, Tesla, TWOU Inc. and Taiwan Semiconductors. So with Microsoft here, first of all, we're moving the stop to this current low here. This particular move down through here appears to be an ABC correction. So this could be the beginning of an impulse wave. Now, we've got an impulse wave in this particular structure here, and we have one in this one here to this high here. So, but that doesn't get us out of the woods, because it can still be an A and a B and a C here, pulling back up to, 50-60% of this particular move here, 61.8% here. Let's just go in and check that out. Let's see if we can move this entry down to this high here. We'll just let me just check. I've already done that, so that's cool. I'll just double check why I've done that. Okay, so this is a tick chart, 100 ticks. So we can look at that first structure here as impulsive and corrective here, then 1 and 2 and 3. We've got 5 waves in here for 3, 4 and 5 here. And the corrective move here, we've got 1, 2, 3 here. So that could be the top there. That's what I'm saying, as an A and a B and a C wave here, and then down for 1, ABC back for 2, and then dropping from here. Okay, with that in mind, we can go long above this top here. So that's why I've got that there. So back to the 4-hour chart, we can go long above that top there. Okay. If this does drop from here, in this case, we have an impulse wave here. So really we should be able to bring this stop up into this space here for this, because that's impulsive, that's impulsive. So if this was going to pull back, it would only pull back 50 or 60% here and then push up again from that point, but likely just to go straight up from that point there. So we're looking at, when we had a look at the US video this morning, we looked at Google and Amazon, and they're heading higher. So we're probably on the right track here. So we'll get another position here on this, and we'll be looking at this here as wave 1 here and 2 here. And then if I can shift these sands over here, 2, 3, 4 and 5 over here. So this is where we're looking at here. Yeah, so we should just see that continue to push up there. So let's just see how we travel with that. Next stock is NVitae, so let's check on that. Okay, everything's going well here as well, because we're at a major trading level 3 here. That's the orange. Orange is always in the orange is always in the major trading levels. This is a medium level here at 25, which we can copy and put up there as 40, because that would be our target up here for that. We'll be looking for 5 waves up there, so we're already long in this, so nothing really to do here. If you wanted to add to this position or move into this stock, then getting support on top of, well, it looks like we're going to be heading higher anyway, but I mean, wave 4s can get bigger and uglier, so we just need to be mindful of that. We can count an A and a B and a C, but it could just expand on itself. But that said, everything looks pretty chirpy to the upside. So what we're looking for next here is a classic trading levels pattern sitting on top of group 1 here, minor group 1, so 31, 32, 33, so 33 here. So we're looking at, I'll just draw this out, the arrival, the reaction, the first high above the level. I'm animating this a little bit much, and then we go up there. So that would be your next entry there, which we can do. And in the picture, it looks like this here. So the arrival, the reaction, the first high above the level, then ABC correction, then support, and then moving up from that point. We have a variation on this where it doesn't come back below the level. So it does that from time to time and doesn't come back below the level here. But you'll have that top there, which is your reference point, and you go long above that. And then there should be a second high that you can use for your entry as well in that instance. Okay. And the next stock is Tesla. So with Tesla, we're looking at 2000 here. We can move the stop up here, of course. Now, this particular structure here looks like it's 1 and 2 here, then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5. So it looks like we're looking for 5 waves between wave 4 and wave 5 here, right? So we've got wave 1 and 2 here, 3 and 4. There may be another little one in here somewhere before we get that wave 4 happening here, and then up for wave 5 at that point. It should take us above the 2000 there. The target is at the 2000. You could probably squeeze it a bit further. It's not a problem if you're around probably 2100 at that point. I'll just leave that to you to deal with, but I'm going to put that on the level there, and we're just going to make that a little bit, make that a bit smaller there. I prefer to take the money at the levels, you know, I mean, it's like this here, for just as an example, because it's here, you know, the market comes up here. I like to take my money here. In a lot of cases, not all cases, but in quite a few cases, say 50%, there's a chance that it can go higher, but you need to be all over it, you know, you need to be onto it. In this case here, because we're looking at 2000, the 100 will be the next important level there. That's 1 is the strongest number in the market, so that 100 there will help peg that there, but obviously this is a strong stock, so it could move higher. In fact, what we can talk about here as well is that we've got 200, whoops, a little bit messy, and 300. So that's all of group 1. So when this market is having a correction at 2000, its range is in this space here. That's the corrective range for it. So in terms of moving up here, it could come to 100, 200 or 300. So anyway, that's been a nice trade for $500. So the next stock we're going to look at is TWOU Inc., which is an educational, online educational, get a degree online. These guys will pretty much dominate this space here. So what we're looking at here, well, nothing really changed from last time we looked at this here in a way. We're looking for support on 40, and then we can look for a move up at that point, because if it's going to fail, it's going to, if this retest is going to fail, it's going to fail from here and then move lower from that point. So if it was going to fail, then it would fail at that point. So that's why we use this setup, the classic trading levels pattern here. So we'll look at that next time. But look, just visually, it's a bit like this here. You know, you just kind of, you get to here now, is that support? No. Is that support? No. That's support. Oh, it's testing it, but that would be the high to go into at that point. That's the reference point high. Then we could look at this one here. Then we could drop it down to here, and eventually you'd be clicked in going that way. It just keeps you safe in case the market drops below here. Okay, sorry about the noise in the background. We're going to look at TSM now. Taiwan Semiconductors. This is really quite a beautiful picture as well, because markets are just trends and corrections of different degrees, and what we can see here as what we would expect at a major level, a correction here, and number 880 here, we always call 8 a profit taking, well, I call 8 a profit taking number. Wherever you see the number 8, you'll see all the bids pile up there, the sellers rather. So we are seeing a sideways movement here. So this is a continuation pattern. It's corrective. If I have this correct, then it will be an A and a B and a C from here, and then move up from there. Of course, wave 4s can get bigger and uglier, and it really hasn't pulled back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree and all those sort of things here. But we will look to go long on this high here now, because it gives us that reference point high here. Normally I'd look for something bigger, but I can see how small this one travels. It's a bit like down here. We had, this is a classic trading levels pattern, where we had the arrival, the reaction, the first high above the level, and then, well, here, whatever, and then the correction here as an A and a B and a C. So we can go long above here, and that would have gotten us to here. We get out here, we wait for the correction, and then we start to look at these highs and we start to move back in over here. That's as simple as it is. Sometimes it's really simple, sometimes it's a pain in the ass, sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong, sometimes it can take 2 or 3 times to get into the market in the right place. But if you can manage your risk properly, then it's the rewards going from one level to the next level is pretty easy going. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in, much appreciated. Cheers.